Generations. Much can be learned from past generations. For past generations write history. They become history. The past may have already been written. But the future awaits a new generation.
Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. As the world falls apart around us, all we can do is hold on, hold on. Take my
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PWJ 3-year anniversary show. It is your boy CJ Styles, and we are live in Tokyo, Japan, where we start things off with one-on-one competition as Tommy Demise makes his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you all for joining us here tonight on an incredible night to be in PWJ. 3 years, 3 long years it has been. And oh my goodness, we will see everyone from the first ever World Heavyweight Champion to the current PWJ Champion here tonight in action. It's going to be absolutely insane. We got a lineup of 10 different matches for you here tonight. It is going to absolutely be wild. But of course, Tommy Demise, he's got to face somebody. And he'll be facing a debut, I believe. No, I'm sorry, I'm not used to having videos. It is Gus Nouvelle, who just debuted, actually, in the last one of the last two episodes. I don't remember which one. I recorded those like a week ago. Gus, I don't believe got a victory in his first match. I think he actually lost that, if I'm correct. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, although you may be watching this on a Monday evening, this is being recorded on the 3-year anniversary of PWJ as I sit here on Sunday night. Of course, let's talk about it. 3 years ago, we released the first ever episode of PWJ, and we crowned a bunch of champions. Of course, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion being All Hard Ace Bishop. The first ever PWJ Champion being Tyson Martinez. We had our first ever United States Champion in John Whiskey Whitman. The Intercontinental Championship was decided as we had Xavier Perry, the King of Stomps, gain that title. And of course, the PWJ Internet Championship, which is of course now retired, which was originally won by Isaiah Wills. But of course, we're not done yet. I believe this is actually a triple threat match between Tommy Demise, Gus Nouvelle, and this man, Ry Lowe, who is actually making his PWJ debut. Of course, later tonight, we're going to have, in our co-main event, we still have yet to figure out what the main event is. All we know is it is a title match. But in our co-main event, we're going to have the one and only Kilimanjaro, of course, taking on Chel Gonzalez after Chel pretty much threw Jaro out of the ring this past Elevation episode. But we are about to get underway with our first match of the evening. Tommy Demise, Gus Nouvelle, and Ry Lowe. Here we go. Big kick immediately. The combination from Ry Lowe. Tommy Demise trying to get in there to get him some, but it doesn't matter. As Gus and... Oh! Tommy Demise just got both men with a big flying forearm. Ry Lowe is back to his feet, but Tommy goes for an elbow drop at the same time as Ry Lowe goes for a double axe handle. That was absolutely insane. Big kick by Ry Lowe. Off the ropes, he completely misses the clothesline. Didn't even go the right way to hit him. Gus now takes down Tommy as here comes Ry Lowe once again. Off the ropes, missed the lariat again. Demise with a big elbow. Head first into the corner goes Gus. Oh! What an exploder suplex in the corner, and here we go one more time. This combination, Ry Lowe seems to love it. He's finally got that clothesline off. Into the moonsault. Tommy Demise rolling to the floor as Ry Lowe will follow him. As you can see on the entrance and announce table side of the aprons, of course there's no announce table out there, but that would be the announce table side. You have the lineages of every PWJ championship to ever exist, from the internet to the PWJ Women's World Championship to the PWJ World Heavyweight, the PWJ United States. Every person to ever hold those titles are on the apron right there. As Gus Nouvelle looks to go after Tommy Demise. Tommy had something in his hand, but it didn't work, whatever it was. As now Ry Lowe coming after Gus as he throws him across the ringside area. Gus getting back into the ring now to follow Ry Lowe on the ropes now, but he gets thrown over. Gus and Tommy Demise are the only two in the ring now. Remember, you do not have to be pinned or submitted to lose this matchup. Into the cover. Only a 1 count as Rilo is right there to break it up. He's got him up. Oh, what a face buster! Out of the electric chair position. As now, Gus is just bringing the fight to Rilo, and a big clothesline to Gus by Tommy Demise. Demise now with a big clothesline off the second rope. Big shoulder block to the back by Gus. Rilo is not looking the best right now as he's starting to come back. Big enziguri misses. Gus just decides to go after Tommy despite Rilo being right there. Has an inverted DDT by Gus. Big kick. Is now the cutter. Oh my goodness, what? He just like no-sold that. Into the corner now, big forearm to the back. Big German suplex. Tommy Demise on top here, only man standing. As I say that, Gus gets out of the corner. Sweeps the leg of Rilo. Tommy now going after Gus. Went for something, missed it completely. Big drop kick to the side of Gus. And Tommy Demise going after Gus. After Rilo. Tommy with a big forearm to Gus. That time he actually did hit Gus. Tommy Demise now has him up and down. Into the cover, 1, 2, kick out at, not even a kick out, a breakup. A big inverted DDT by Gus Novell as Rilo is coming in, but no. Into the cover on Rilo. 1, 2, kick out at 2. This first match is certainly setting the bar high. Into the corner. Gus has him up with the scoop slam. Top rope. Rilo misses that forearm. Oh, went for a leg drop. It missed completely as Rilo takes advantage of a stunned Tommy Demise. But Gus comes in with a back stabber. Big end of Arctic variant right there. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Tommy Demise getting to his feet now. Is he? No, he does not throw him anywhere. Has a big lariat. And the headbutt to the back of Rilo into the cover. Only a 1 count. Demise now. No! O'Connor roll by... Oh, no! Gets broken up before it can even be a 1 count. Here comes Gus. Big punch. Misses the crossbody. And now Tommy gonna work the arm. Big elbow by Demise. Rilo comes in though, has Demise. Double underhook. Backbreaker! Oh my goodness! And now he's got Gus! Penta driver! That half Nelson Samoan driver variant. Rilo goes up top now, has him in his sights. from the top, big leg drop, and down goes Demise. What a punch! Novell seems to be feeling it as he gets back in with a big springboard drop kick to Rilo. Tommy Demise is in the corner. He might be out of it as Rilo looks to counter whatever Gus Novell was looking for. Tommy Demise with the big punches after that Russian leg sweep. And a big forearm. Big kick to the gut. And the inverted DDT. Rilo breaks up the pin though. Gus goes for another one, puts his feet on the rope, but it doesn't matter. Rilo is right there. Into the corner goes Rilo. Big jumping complete shot by Rilo, as now he's got Tommy Demise for that half Nelson into the Samoan driver to kick out at 2. What the hell? He just popped him up and hit him with a code breaker. Into the cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. Big elbows coming in. Oh, what a backbreaker out of the package. That package backbreaker, that had to hurt. Rilo has him for the scoop slam. Off the ropes, takes out Tommy Demise. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Oh my god, a shooting star foot stomp. 2, no. Tried to drop the ass on him, but it did not work. As Gus Novell comes in and is taking advantage of both men who just got exhausted from being the only 2 in the ring. And he's biting Rilo. Oh my goodness! Tommy Demise with a spear out of nowhere! Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Rilo comes in. No. Off the ropes. Over. Under. Big Enziguri. No. But he caught Tommy as he hits him with a German suplex. Big elbows from Tommy Demise. Demise has him up. Michinoku driver. He's looking to put him away. Wait! Hurricane Rana into the cover by Gus Novell. 2. No! Into the corner, drops him down, as now he's choking him. He's choking him in the corner. Up and over. Rilo takes advantage. Big inverted DDT. Big drop kick. And now Tommy DeMise takes advantage with that big lariat. DeMise is looking for something here. What are we going to see? Big penalty kick to the arm as Rilo going to try to take him out. Throws him into the corner. Wait for the boot. Couldn't get it. Big knee. Tommy DeMise has Gus Newell now. Into the corner. Gus is bleeding and now he's headbutting him. Just targeting that cut. But Gus is fighting back. And he throws the foot off. Big kick to the gut. Newell has him inverted DDT. Into the cover. And Tommy DeMise is there to break it up at 1. But Gus isn't going to give up that easy, but he gets caught with a lariat into the cover. 2, 3, it is over. Tommy DeMise with a massive, massive victory to open up the 3-year anniversary show for PWJ. Look at these highlights. The action was so fast, I barely could keep up with it. And there you see Tommy DeMise celebrating a hard-fought victory. But of course, we must move on to our next contest of the evening. But before we get there, let me tell you some more action we have here tonight. We have got the Black Label, specifically 2 members who have not teamed up before in Ace Bishop, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, and Eric Jones, the Devil's Hand, taking on A.D. Harris and Mason Fatal. That is another match you should look forward to, as well as this match featuring Jason Prince. And of course, you'll see the members of the Death Syndicate a little later as well. And of course, here comes his opponent. It is none other than Dylan Dingle. There you see him, Jason Prince, Dylan Dingle. We are getting underway right now. Oh, he attacks him before Dylan Dingle trying to get an early advantage, but Jason Prince is gonna say not so fast as he immediately gets back on top after that disrespectful attack. Big kick by Jason Prince. Prince with a massive drop kick misses. Big chop, another one, no. Big kick by Dylan Dingle. As now Dylan seems to be fired up. Big full Nelson facebuster. Dylan's got him. Oh, what an elbow! Big chop. Kick to the gut, though. Jason Prince misses the forearm as Dylan Dingle also misses the super kick. And now Dylan with a big uppercut right there. Jason Prince, though, fighting back. It doesn't matter, though. Maybe it does. Big kick to the leg, as now he's throwing some massive strikes. Big roundhouse. Count of 7. Jason Prince to the top rope. Big elbow drop to the floor. Into the ring now. He's got him. Big uppercut misses. Hit him with that roundhouse into the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Big frog splash from Jason Prince. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now Prince and Dingle gonna go back and forth. Both men looking to get the upper hand. Prince has him in the corner. Big elbow. As now he's got him with the big exploder suplex. Top rope. Big frog splash into the cover. 2. Kick out at 2 again. As now here comes the combination. Has a big kick to the head. Back in the ring. Oh! What a throat thrust! And now the arm Pele. Stunner! Into the cover. Only a 1 count. scoop slam by Jason Prince as he calls him back to his feet. Massive drop kick by Jason Prince. Big knee misses. Dylan now has him cartwheel into the handstand. Elbow missed. And the frog splash once again into the cover. 1, 2. No! Dylan kicks out last second. Oh, big forearm by Prince, and Dingle just like collapsed. Prince might have this in the bag. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Count of 2. Dingle off the ropes. Big cutter on the floor. Has him up for the knee crusher. Count of 7. Throws him across the ringside area and he gets back in the ring. Count of 9. Can't count and it is over. And Dylan Dingle just getting out of there. He's not even sticking around to celebrate. He just got out of there. Immediately ran to the back. So I guess we're moving on to our next match of the evening. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready, because it is none other than Sweet and Sour Ryan Castle. And of course, his opponent tonight. We talk about a new generation. Well, I bring to you none other than Jack Taylor. go. Ryan Castle, Jack Taylor. Both are looking to put themselves in the leaderboards. As now we start this match off quickly with Jack Taylor hitting a massive combination of those punches into that flatliner. Big punch. Brian Castle has him though. Big elbow. As now big snake eyes across the ropes. Jack Taylor in control as he stomps on him a couple of times before going up to the top for the big elbow into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Big knee drop missed. And the massive fisherman suplex. Second rope now, big senton. As Ryan Castle comes back with a big neck breaker. Ryan Castle is known for hitting that neck breaker backstage, as that man loves that move. He hits it every match, at least 3 times. Jack Taylor, though, hit him with a big discus clothesline, and he gets a 2 count for his troubles. Jack Taylor throws him into the referee before picking him up for that white noise. Ryan Castle getting in the corner. He reverses Jack Taylor though. Big elbow. As Jack Taylor's gonna take back control. Big uppercut from Ryan Castle though. Takes him down on the knee and a big lariat to the back of the head. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention it sooner, but this is no disqualifications. And we have a bag of thumbtacks getting introduced. There are now thumbtacks in the ring. Big back suplex into the penalty kick. Jack Taylor in control as he hits him with a big knee. Looking to throw him back in the ring. Jack Taylor calling him to his feet. Gets slammed right on the table, and in those thumbtacks, they're all in his back. And now the Michinoku driver! Right on the thumbtacks! Ryan Castle. Was thinking for something, but he thought second. And now just dragging him into those thumbtacks. You can see the thumbtacks stuck in his gear. He's got to buy new tights now, which costs like a decent amount of money, especially if those are well made. Dodges out of the way. Ryan Castle has him. Big neck breaker. And the DDT! Both men in the thumbtacks! Jack Taylor just went face first into those thumbtacks. Ryan Castle sacrificing his own body. Big elbow on the table. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Spear off the apron by Ryan Castle. As now he waits, possibly. No, he gets out of the ring. Big elbow, one more. As now on the outside, he's got a big face buster. Throwing him back into the ring. As now he's got him for that backbreaker. Ryan Castle, no. Caught him with a punch. As Jack Taylor's gonna do the same. Back and forth, both men. Big punch. Both men still going back and forth. And now we got a hockey fight. Center of the ring. Well, not so much center, but still in the ring. Jack Taylor seems to have gotten the advantage. Has him up. White noise on the table. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Has him and caught him with a knee. 2. No. Ryan Castle rolling to the corner. Gets caught with a spear in the corner as he drops to the ground. Big chop by Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor is looking to finish it. Elbow to the back of the skull. Into the cover. 1, 2, no! And he's not over yet. Ryan Castle is still in it. He's got him Dragon Sleeper. Could this be it? Could this be it? It is over. It is over. Jack Taylor with a massive victory, as now we gotta clean up the ring. The ring has been cleaned up, and it is time for our next contest of the evening, which I believe is tag team action. As there you see him, the Death Syndicate, led by Eddie Kang, will be in action. Of course, in this matchup will be Brian Renholt and Malachi Cross. As they will take on the team of the man who is making his way to the ring in Grime Perez. And of course, you can't forget about his tag team partner, who we will find out in just a moment. A lot of these matches are not like made to be impactful matches. A lot of the matches you're seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, are showcases for what PWJ has in store for the next 3 years to come. So I don't even have notes on who's wrestling who tonight for a lot of the matches. Like I said, I know some people who are wrestling. But Grime Perez is ready. And we are all about to figure out who his tag team partner is here tonight. It's Sam Osborne! Sam Osborne is Grime Perez's tag team partner against the Death Syndicate. And he is ready for a fight, charging down to the ring. Bell rings, here we go. Brian Renholt starts off with Grime Perez as he goes for a cutter and completely misses. What a way to start this tag team match off. Tag to Sam Osborne immediately. Big kick as he comes through the ropes and a big lariat. Into the cover. Only a 1 count. Gets caught with a big kick to the back of the knee. Sam Osborne goes up top, calling him to his feet. Big leg lariat from the second rope as Brian Renholt gets back up, but he gets stopped once again by the quickness of Sam Osborne, who hits him with a blockbuster off the second rope. Osborne, though, gets caught with a kick to the back of the knee once again. Brian Renholt finally able to get something in as he snaps the fingers. And a big clothesline, no, gets caught with a kick to the gut. And a punch to the gut back though from Bryan. Back and forth already. Has him up for the brainbuster. No! Sam Osborne has it for the knee to the face. Into the cover one, and Malachi Cross breaks up the pin as Sam Osborne is looking to put him away with the spinning tombstone pile driver into the cover. One, not even a two. And the crowd here is loving it. Big neck step. Elbow to the head as Bryan looks to take back control as he hits him with a regal plex. Tag to Malachi Cross as Osborne hits him with a knee to the gut into the moonsault. Going up to the top. Malachi Cross with a big drop kick. Into the corner, tag to Bryan. Puts him up on the on the top rope. Hurricane Rana off into the power bomb. Bryan has him up as he shows him what a tombstone's supposed to feel like. Two, and a kick out of two. Into the corner, goes for a tag, but no. Sam Osborne not going to allow it to happen as Sam gets thrown into his own corner. Big elbow from Osborne. With the knee coming in. Face first into the corner. Osborne gets caught with an elbow though. And now into the corner of the Death Syndicate. Reversal into the moonsault inverted DDT combo. Tag to Grime Perez. Perez now has him with the head scissors takedown. Into the cover on Malachi Cross. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Oh my, what in the hell? Kind of a submission. That was a very STF-like submission. As now once again Malachi Cross has him up for that Hurricane Rana into the power bomb. Elbow to Reinhold. Crucifix cover. I meant an elbow from Reinhold. But you know, you got what I meant. It was not a 1 count for the record for those of you who looked away. Has a big shoulder block from both Malachi Cross and Bryan Reinhold. The Death Syndicate are on the same page and they're showing it Big knee and a kick to the back of the head into the cover as Sam Osborne's there to break it up. Off the ropes, big senton from Malachi Cross. Frog splash into the cover. 2, kick out at 2. Off the ropes, big drop kick misses. Kick to the gut. Pushing off Malachi Cross. Tag to Brian Renholt. Brian gets thrown to the apron. As now, Mio Yamashita is going to distract Grime Perez as he gets hit with a big shoulder block and then just gets his head driven right into the apron. Down goes Brian Renholt as he went after Sam Osborne. Osborne saw it coming. Count of 3. And now the Death Syndicate's gonna team up on Grime Perez. Ooh. And first into the stairs goes Grime Perez. As now Brian has him big German suplexed. I think the Death Syndicate were thrown out. I think Mio and Eddie King have been thrown out of the ring, or out of the ringside area. I'm not sure, but they're no longer ringside, so that's what I assume. Brian Renholt, Malachi Cross are now all alone. Can they pull off a victory? Grime Perez is fighting back now, though, as he has him for that big power bomb. Into the corner. As Grime Perez is looking for something here. Big drive-by. And the crowd's loving it. Flips him over. Has him by the arms and now just stomping away on the back and the... Goodness gracious. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Brian Renholt still in it. Big elbow. And a big teardrop suplex. Grime crawling to his corner, but no. Brian's gonna stop it just momentarily. Tagged Osborne. Osborne now with a big moonsault connects. Renholt on the ropes, off the ropes. Gets caught for that spinning tombstone pile driver. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Malachi Cross came in to make the save just in case. Into the corner, goes for a tag, no, couldn't get it. Brian Renholt in control, not anymore though. As Sam Osborne takes him to his own corner, and he throws him back to their corner. Kick to the gut, turns him around. What are we gonna see here? He's got him up. Big electric chair driver into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. As in Brian though, reverses it and sends Osborne into his own corner. Big splash in the corner, ducks the line, big crossbody elbow. Tag to Malachi Cross. Osborne throws him though. Big crossbody. Osborne's not letting either of these men get a lot of offense for a long period of time. Only a 1 count though. Big knee to the head. Cross is down. Osborne has him. Spanish fly! Into the springboard swanton, no, the knees! The knees! And the drop kick from Malachi Cross. Osborne throws Malachi Cross into his own corner though. As now he has him for that exploder suplex into the corner. Cross though sends Osborne into his own corner. And throws him off as now he's going up top once again for that big drop kick. As he picks up Brian Renholt. Tag. And once again looking for that Hurricane Rana powerbomb combo and it connects. Osborne now on the ropes. Big kick by Brian. Off the ropes, big forearm by Sam though. And he comes back with a lariat. Brian Renholt in control. But not for long as Sam Osborne once again throws Brian into his own corner. And now he's going to hit him with that exploder suplex into the corner. Tag to Perez. Perez just showboating, but he took too long as he gets hit with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Malachi Cross in the ring and hits him with a big kick to the side of the head. Cross now looking to finish it. Big kick missed. Got caught. Oh my goodness, dropping him on his head. Into the cover. 1, 2, breaks it up last second as Brian Renholt. Osborne gets tagged in. Big senton. Pulls him up into the power slam. Osborne told me he was going to look to get that move in at least once, as he likes to show off his strength. Perez, though, gets caught with a big dragon screw. And now Cross into the corner. And Grind Perez gonna hit Malachi Cross with that big drive-by drop kick. But Renholt's gonna grab him immediately. As he hits him with a snake eyes onto the apron. And now has him for that brain buster. But Grind Perez fights out of it. Brian gets thrown back into the ring as now Malachi Cross is on the outside with Grind Perez. Shoulder breaker. Down goes Malachi Cross. Count of 3, back into the ring goes Cross. Perez looking for the end shot. Big hit to the back of the head with that kick into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Top rope now, big frog splash, got the knees up. Cross is back in control. Big leg lariat. Into the corner goes Cross. As now once again looking for that drive-by drop kick possibly. I think he is. Big drop kick. The crowd is loving it. Into the corner now. Big elbow though. Brian Perez gets hit with a big combination. There's a kick to the skull into the cover. 2, kick out at 2. Sam Osborne was looking for a tag right there, but he got stopped before it could happen. Tag to Reinhold. Malachi Cross and Reinhold have Brian Perez up and a flatliner into the cover. 1, not even a 2, as Sam Osborne came in to break up the pin. Ryan Reinhold now has him. Big 450, no! Forearm by Brian Perez. Perez now. Tag to Osborne. And Osborne has him for the deadlift. German suplex. Sets him up for the next step. No! Ryan Reinhold in control now for the Tilt-A-Whirl DDT. Osborne now has him drop kick to Brian Reinhold. Second rope, calling for him to get to his feet. Missed the leg lariat, but Reinhold is still dazed. But never mind. Reinhold from one corner to the next, big drop kick. As now he has him again for that brain buster, but again, Sam Osborne fights out of it. Big kick to the gut though. Brian Reinhold. Big stomp. Into the cover. 2. And a kick out at 2. Throws him into his own corner. Big clothesline. Sam Osborne back in control. One more time for that spinning tombstone pile driver into the cover, but Malachi Cross is right there. Into the corner. Osborne gets hit with an elbow. Reinhold gets thrown into his own corner. Big clothesline. Elbow. Throws him out. Tag to Perez. What are we going to see here? Going after that hamstring. Trying to take out the legs of Brian Reinhold. As now he's got him up. And dropping him on his head. Center of the ring. 2, 3. And it is over. What a win for Brian Perez and Sam Osborne. while we're here, I'd like to take this time to thank iCup Pro Wrestling for being a partner with PWJ. But now we move on to our next contest of the evening once again, which is sure to be a good one. As here comes Haruki Ishida. Course, his opponents. First off, of course, Damian Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind this is a steel cage match that you are about to watch. And of course, the third participant in this match, Martina Richards. And last but not least, the debuting Brooke Wilson. You see the 4 competitors in the ring. It is time to get underway as Brooke Wilson is being taken out immediately. Martina Richards, though, taken out. Damian Payne. This is already anarchy. Haruki Ishida takes out Brooke Wilson with that big drop kick after the chop and snapmare combo. Big neck breaker by Damian Payne to Martina Richards as Haruki Ishida is now going after Damian Payne with that big uppercut. Brooke Wilson, though, going to take it to Ishida. From one corner to the next with the enziguri, but it got reversed. Big knee by Ishida. Brooke Wilson, though, with a big kick. As now Ishida kicks him back. Both men not allowing anyone to do anything. Big kick to the head. As now Ishida goes after Martina Richards. Martina, though, fighting back. Oh! Into the cover. Big kick, though, from Ishida. Ishida heading up to the top. He's looking to get out of there. But Brooke Wilson's gonna stop him as he hits him with a massive power bomb. But Damian Payne with a massive snap suplex as Martina Richards hits a drop kick. Never mind. Damian Payne looking to exit the cage. Big punch, and again this time Ishida with a power bomb. Ishida now has him. Judo throw into the armbar. Big kick by Brooke Wilson as Damian Payne gets out of that submission hold. Payne now fighting back against Ishida. Power bomb position. Face first into the corner. Big knee by Brooke Wilson out of nowhere. Picking him up. Brooke Wilson has him. Big gut buster. Payne is in the corner as Brooke Wilson breaks up a pin from Haruki Ishida. Big kick, though, by Brooke Wilson. Going for a cover of his own. Only a 1 count and a kick out. Brooke Wilson now going after Martina Richards. Big knee drop to the arm. Richards, though, gets out of the way, but she gets caught with a wheelbarrow Hurricane Rana. As now, big knee, and down goes Brooke Wilson into the cover. 1 count, and Damian Payne is still there to break it up nonetheless. Payne, though, went for a cover as Martina Richards broke it up. Richards now has Brooke Wilson with that big forearm. Richards now going after Ishida as she hits him with a massive inverted suplex-like maneuver. Big spear for Martina Richards. Richards now calling for the door to be open. Remember, you can win by escaping the cage, whether that be over the top or through the door. Big knee to the face of Damian Payne. As now she's got him up and just throws him down out of that military press. As now she goes after Haruki Ishida, who is not phased at all, and just hits her with a massive forearm into the cover. As now Ishida goes after Damian Payne. Payne is in the corner as Brooke Wilson goes after Ishida. Ishida, though, fighting back. Ishida now has him for the inverted suplex. As now he goes after Martina Richards. Has her up, down on the ropes with the snake eyes. Ishida is not looking the best as Damian Payne throws him down. Payne now has Brooke Wilson down with the big flatliner. Payne, though, immediately gets attacked by Martina Richards, who's just picking him up and throwing him down. And Damian Payne with a big TKO to Martina Richards. Only a 1 count. Big splash, no, Martina gets hit with a moonsault anyways. She got the knees up for the splash, but got hit with a moonsault anyways. That was crazy. Ishida now on top. Big kick. Big drop kick. Ishida going for something. No. Richards has Ishida with a big pile driver. As now she hits Brooke Wilson with a big flatliner. And Payne goes face first into the corner after a kick, but Payne fighting back. Big lariat into the cover. Only a 1 count. Payne goes after Wilson, but Wilson catches him with a big kick into the cover. Only a 1 count. Wilson back to his feet. With the Russian leg sweep, though, gets caught by Haruki Ishida into the cover. 2 count and a kick out. Throwing Ishida off the ropes. Big spear. Martina Richards with a big Meteora. Massive uppercut to the back of the head. And the Meteora from Brooke Wilson. Cover on Ishida. 2 count and a kick out. Brooke Wilson with a tiger suplex on Damian Payne. No. Wilson, though, goes after Martina, but Martina caught him first. Down goes Wilson. Richards looking to climb. As she climbs all the way to the top of the cage. Could this be it? Ishida looking to stop the climb as she kicks down Ishida, and now Damian Payne's down, and now she's kicking down Oh no! She kicked down Brooke Wilson too! This could be it! She's over the top and she's climbing down and Sheena knows there's no way to get her back in. And he just accepts it. Martina Richards pulls off the big victory. What a win. But now, as per usual, we must move on to our next contest of the evening, which I think might steal the show, in my honest opinion. It might steal the show. There's only one way to find out. Wait, what?
You see, out there they can boo, they can chant, they can pretend that they know what is best for this company. Back here, I mean, this is where the decisions really get made, and let me make something very clear. A decision has been made. I mean, I'm not gonna walk into PWJ by accident. No, no, no. My name is Zach Quinn, and the board of directors have brought me in personally to replace Mr. Miller. Not because they wanted change, because they needed it. PWJ is in a decline, and that is not an opinion, that is a fact. Ratings are down, viewership is slipping, I mean, stock value, it's dropping by the week. And while everyone was busy patting themselves on the back and pretending that everything was fine, I was the one that was called to clean it up. So yeah, I accepted the role as general manager. Not for the fans, not for the locker room. I did it because I know that I am the only one capable of turning this place around. And that starts with cutting the dead weight. Those tournaments you got going, Intercontinental, United States Championship, those tournaments that you guys are all excited for, done, cancelled immediately. Because tournaments don't sell anymore. They drag on, they lose interest, and quite frankly, they're a part of the reason that this company is in the state that it is in. I'm not here to continue bad ideas, I am here to replace them. Which brings me to what is next. I, Zachary Quinzel, is going to fix PWJ, and I don't do it slowly. I don't work slowly. I don't talk slowly. I don't wrestle slowly. I am a fast-paced man, and I like to make an impact. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna start that with a elimination chamber for the PWJ Championship. It is gonna be defended against the best that this company has to offer. No hiding. No excuses. 6 competitors. SJ Ray, the current champion. You will be defending against Brent Barnett, TJ Spade, Chris Chambers, Eddie Kang, and finally, A.D. Harris. You want ratings? That is how you get them. You want attention? That is how you demand it. This isn't about giving people what they think they want. It's about giving them something they can't look away from. And if anyone in that locker room has a problem with it, good.
I'm in complete.
No.
What the heck? Kilimanjaro, what are you doing here? And why do you have a headset?
I will not be taking this disrespect. At the end of the day, if he can talk that talk, then he should walk that walk. Take the suit off, buddy. You want viewership, you want attendance, then I demand you to put that belt on one of us. And as you can see, here we are. This is viewership. This is the change. This is
Kilimanjaro just took a spare headset and walked out on stage while talking. So first, Zach Quinn gets announced as PWJ General Manager and is taking over Mr. Miller's job. And now we just heard Kilimanjaro talk for the first time. In PWJ, what a show, ladies and gentlemen. What a show. And it only continues from here. As you remember earlier tonight, I mentioned we had a tag team match with the Black Label. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Jones, Ace Bishop will take on, of course, Mason Fatal, and a man who was just announced for the main event of tonight, AD Harris. My mind is blown. What a way to end off the 3-year anniversary show with an Elimination Chamber match. As you see the Black Label out in the ring. Led by TJ Spade, of course, the Ace of Death. Of course, you got the Devil's Hand in the back. All Heart Ace Bishop to TJ's left. And of course, to the right of TJ, the inevitable Shuya Kilimanjaro, who just challenged Zach Quinn to a match. I guess. That's what I'm assuming. But Kiliman has his own match to worry about here tonight. I guess we're gonna see how that goes. But here comes AD Harris, who is looking to pick up a massive victory before his match here tonight in the main event, where he'll be facing off against a member of the Black Label, TJ Spade. Well, I say a member, but TJ's the leader, of course. We all know this.
the leader. And you get that right. Tired of hearing mistakes. I'll take over from here. The good commentary has arrived. Like I just
You're going to commentate from this
is
side?
excellence. Yeah, you don't cut me off. This is excellence. This is the Black Label. This is viewership. And that POS manager that you just got picked up, I don't know. We'll save that for later. But right now, we're going to watch my guys go to work and take care of this piece of garbage, A.B. Terrible. This guy.
Mason Fatal, of course, coming out to the ring as we speak. I guess we're gonna have ringside commentary from Kilimanjaro. I'm of course backstage. My in-ring days are long behind me, so I'm not gonna get involved here. Kiliman, if you want to take over, that's all you, my friend.
Yeah, that's definitely your best bet not to get involved, bud. Stay on the shelf, keep the dust dusting, alright? We'll get a clean and we got this sometime. For now, we'll just watch these competitors, I guess, in the most respectful way. How are you doing tonight?
I'm all right. Okay.
Wow, the
Mason.
crowd loves this guy, and I don't know why. Can you stop cutting me off? Are you okay?
I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm taking a break from mine. If you want me to do mine, I'll give you a fucking put it on man right here through this splits. Don't let it happen again. Three-year anniversary. I've been excited. This part has been amazing so far, but I promise you it's only going to get better because I'm on that side.
As you see the two teams, bell rings, and we are underway. Immediately, A.D. Harris is taking the fight to Eric Jones of the Black Label. Killerman getting a front row view of this. He cannot be enjoying this. Big clothesline. Oh,
There you
ace
go.
Bishop.
Atta baby.
Eric
Let him know
Jones
we
now throws him into the corner. Tag to Bishop. Down on the arm. Oh! Caught him! Not even a one, though. Not even a one.
Good job, ref. She's with us.
Into the corner. Big drop kick by A.D. Harris. Again! Big drop kick. Down goes Ace Bishop. TJ just got up on the apron for no reason. As now A.D. Harris goes for an elbow, completely misses. Bishop now has him for that exploder suplex.
Yeah, AD's Harris' best move would be to make that tag right now. Save that body for the match later because TJ Spade's gonna go ahead and turn him to skin and bones later.
Well, right now it looks like the Black Label's not doing too good. We talk about later tonight, but right now is what we need to be focusing on as Eric Jones is getting whooped, as they would say.
Alright. Now look, as I told you earlier, I'm taking a break from my job. Stand by as you just to keep the dust on. There we go.
Big jumping flatliner from Eric Jones, but Mason Fatal gonna come back and get back in control, but not for long.
Hey now. Alrighty.
Has him, throws him into the corner. What the? Wait! Burning Hammer!
No, come on. Piece of crap.
Eric Jones taking advantage of the distraction. Eric Jones is back in control. Eric Jones, of course, a former PWJ United States champion in his own right. As I mentioned, first ever World Heavyweight Champion, All Heart Ace Bishop. Big forearm. But Mason Fatal fighting back. Has him by the hand. Big chop. Off the ropes. Big arm drag. Tag to AD Harris.
Come on, bro.
Tag to Bishop. Bishop caught him with a punch.
Get out of the ring.
AD is up and he's down. Gets caught with an elbow though. AD missed whatever he was going for there. Gets thrown into the corner. Tag, no. But again, AD being distracted by the two men on the floor. Of course, TJ Sperry and Kilimanjaro, who is apparently still on the headset. Can somebody take that away from him, please?
No, absolutely not. YouTube was created for a reason. I'm gonna give you one more chance and try to cut me off, and I swear.
Well, anyways, big powerbomb by Ace Bishop. Ace now has him.
You're looking at a stud. All right. Last
Big
one.
Clover.
For some reason, this piece of garbage is taking advantage of the match right here. Come on, Ace. Let's go. Let them know we're here.
The referee is distracted, messing with that turnbuckle that Mason Fatal just messed with himself. As Ace Bishop hits him with a big punch on the apron. And now looking for a massive back suplex on the apron. But Mason Fatal just not affected by it, apparently. Oh my goodness, what was that? And just like that, the momentum has shifted once again into the Black Label's favor. Count of 7. Back into the ring. TJ back up on the apron again, and again he gets down. Ace bomb by Ace Bishop. But AD Harris.
Win, ref, do your job. The incoming.
Killerman is
the ref a map.
Killerman is not happy about what just happened there, but Mason Fatal sunset flip into the power.
Hell no.
Fatal looking to finish it, has him up. F5 into the cover. 2 kick out of 2. Eric Jones was in there just in case.
Hey, what you got? What's going on tonight?
Tag and AD and Mason working like they're an actual team. Look at the combination.
Come on, Eric.
Forearm to the face of Eric Jones into the... Oh my goodness! What a DDT on the apron! AD Harris using his quickness to his advantage against the Devil's Hand. Big senton.
I'm gonna take another room before I come over here and whoop your ass.
AD Harris. Big arm drag to the floor.
I'll let you know right now, PWJ is going over there. We're going to make the trick with AD Harris, so we won't be able to return for that main event right now. Yeah.
I think Andy heard you, Mr. Jaro, but Eric Jones is going to take advantage of it.
Piece of garbage.
A.D. Harris, though. No! Oh my goodness, what a stomp! Harris has him down. Fujiwara armbar. Wrenching back on that arm, but Ace Bishop to break it up. Big uppercut elbow. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Big tiger feint point kick. Into the uppercut. Into the cover. Only a 1. Big elbow from A.D. Harris. Eric Jones has him though, and down in the center of the ring. Covered. 2, kick out at 2.
A.D. Harris is showing a lot of fight, but if I were him, I'd get a tag in.
That's a very fair thing to say, honestly. I didn't think I'd be agreeing with you, Mr. Jaro, but I certainly am.
I said I could care less whether you agree or not. Anyways, Eric, come on, bruh.
Eric Jones just got hit with an inverted crush. Is now A.D. Harris from one corner to the next. Big forearm. And the stomp. I think he's looking to finish it. Eric, though. Has him up. Snake eyes across the ropes. Into the cover. Only a 1. Eric Jones again gonna try. A.D. Harris coming in with some punches and some kicks. Tag to Mason Fatal.
Piece of garbage. Come on. Yeah, man, I wish you would. I'll give you a tail right now, and you won't be able to finish this match.
Oh, Eric gets to take advantage. Mason Fatal saw it coming, you could say. Kick to the back of the knee. Double foot stomp. And TJ looks like he's panicking out there. I mean, did you see him grab his head?
I need you trying to call out anything. I need to respond to this. Alright?
Big splash from Eric Jones. Throws him off. Big elbow.
Oh, Jones. There you go.
Only a 1. A.D. Harris still in it. Eric Jones taking his time, throws him off. Oh, caught him with a gut kick. A.D. Harris was looking to use his quickness to counter, but Eric Jones saw it coming. Off the ropes. No! Back into the corner, big clothesline, snapmare. Into the next snap. Tag to Mason Fatal.
Wise move.
Fatal now gets thrown into the corner. Oh my. Into the corner. What a belly to belly. Fatal gonna get back in control. Fatal once again probably looking for that big arm drag, and yes he is, and it connects. Into the cover. 2, 3.
Ain't no way. I'm gonna get off here. This is the last time I ever touch this announcement table with you. Kid you not. I kid you not. You're that close to catching it very on there.
Well,
Ladies and
until
gentlemen,
don't do that, you have the match to be careful.
I'm gonna shoot that. All right, I'm gonna get out of here before I do something I'm gonna regret. Keep your eyes peeled for this one.
And Kilimanjaro just, you heard him throw the headset. But like I said, he's got a match, and it's right now. As here comes his opponent for the night, Chel Gonzalez. Chel Gonzalez making his way to the ring. I'm still like, I still don't know what to say after what we just heard from Kilimanjaro. Nonetheless, though, he has to wrestle. He has to stop worrying about what I'm saying and more about what is going to happen in that ring, as he does not have a positive track record against Chel Gonzalez at all. And usually at this time I would give this man a massive introduction, but I think I've got a new one for him. Obviously coming to the ring, a member of the Black Label. Probably the biggest dickhead in the goddamn locker room. The man that does kill that man. Kill a man. Jaro. For a group that just lost, they sure are walking pretty cockily. I don't even know if what I just said is a word. They're being cocky, you know what I mean. We got Chel Gonzalez. We got Kilimanjaro, who does not seem happy after what just happened, but he's gonna get his legs swept out from under him to start things off, and now Chel Gonzalez is just gonna walk a mud hole through that man. Into the corner. Big splash missed. Sweeps the legs. And again, Chel Gonzalez with a pop-up Hurricane Rana. Chel waiting for Killiman. Big enziguri. Into the cover, one. Only a one. Only a one. Killiman trying to do something, but it did not work. He's now going back and forth strikes with Chel Gonzalez. Chel is telling him to bring it, and that's what Killiman's gonna do, is he's gonna bring it big enziguri. Missed the knee. Chel coming in, big collar and elbow, both men looking for the upper hand. Killiman drags him to the ropes now. He gives him a clean break, but catches him with a big punch. One more collar and elbow now. As now Chel Gonzalez is gonna push him to the ropes. Clean break again, but this time Chel returns the favor with the big chop into the Pele. Oh, went for the shooting star, missed completely. Into the corner. Killiman. Big splash. Big uppercut into the corner. Went to kick him, but no. Chel gonna fight back. Over. Kick to the back of the head. Oh my goodness. Big kick. Cutter into the Dragon Slayer. Throws him over the top. And a suicide dive to Kilimanjaro. Chel Gonzalez waiting for Jaro to get up. I guess he decided against jumping up there. Big enziguri from Jaro. Big kick though from Chel. Count of 7, back in the ring. Jaro gonna meet him there, but no, Chel goes to the floor and back in. He's trying to play mind games, I assume. It didn't work out the best way for him. However, he's still in control. Not for long though. Big clothesline, missed it. Big kick. Big super kick, and down goes Jaro. On the ropes. Has him. Big knee. Another. And a third. And a fourth. And a fifth. Fall away slam. Picking him up for that TKO. And of course, Killiman. No, he got caught. Down face first. Big frog splash, no. Big clothesline. And a boot. Over. Hits it with the Pele. Into the cover. One. Only a one. Shooting star misses. Pull him in with the knee. Into the kill. That man. Into the cover, but the referee's distracted. Kick out before the referee could get to it. Into the twisting moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh my goodness, what a flapjack, but now Chel Gonzalez is being distracted by TJ Spade. Big elbow from Chel, big boot from Chel. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Calling for him to get to his feet. Big drop kick, no! Big clothesline missed. Kick from Chel. Gonzalez now has him kicked to the face. Straight jacket German. Big kick missed. TJ though, trying to get Killian back in control, but no. Killian didn't have the energy to get up while he was being distracted. Big kick to the face. TJ, I believe, was just thrown out of this match by the referee. So now it is down to only Eric Jones and Ace Bishop being at ringside for Kilimanjaro. As now he has him against the ropes. There's those knees again. Into the fall-away slam. And of course, the TKO coming up. No! Chel has him. Gory bomb. Big kick. Into the ref. Jaro clothesline takes down Chel Gonzalez. Big boot. Has him. Big spine buster. No! Big clothesline, he's going for it again. Boot in the center of the ring. And into a massive no. Chel Gonzalez has him. No, Jaro. Turns him around for the kill. That man. 1, 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 from Chel Gonzalez. Big clothesline. Big spine buster! Into the corner. Kick to the gut. Could be setting up for that big drop kick in the corner. Look at the bruises and welts on Chel Gonzalez as Killerman just drives that knee into him over and over again. Big follow-away slam. Into the TKO. And it connects. And now, of course, Killerman is looking to kill that man. But Chel fights out of it. No. Into the Thez press. What the hell? He looked like he was going insane for a second there. Clothesline, no! Big kick to the head. And the gut-wrench German. Back in the ring. Gonzalez now has him. Big kick to the side of the head. And now looking to finish it. The cutter into the Dragon Slayer. No! He fought out of it! I think that's the first time we've seen Killerman fight out of it. But he got caught again! He got caught again! Into the Dragon Slayer! And that's it! That is it! But now we move on to a separate arena here in Tokyo that's been set up specifically for this Elimination Chamber as per ordered by PWJ General Manager Zachary Quinzel. And of course, we saw him earlier tonight. We saw him and Mason Fatal pick up a massive victory against the Black Label. It is A.D. Harris. And of course, the bad boy, Brent Barnett. course, you see the two-time PWJ Tag Team Champion, the one-time PWJ World Heavyweight Champion, the Ace of Death, TJ Spade, entering the ring as we speak. And of course, we just saw the leader of the Black Label. Well, how about, I don't know if he leads the Death Syndicate, but a member of the Death Syndicate nonetheless, Eddie King. course, Eddie Kang, known as the Fallen Monarch. But out of every person in this match, if you asked anybody who the most arrogant person was, they'd more than likely say this man, Chris Chambers, Florida's favorite son. He believes he is the reason that Florida is even a name on the map these days. If you ask him, I guarantee you he will say that Florida wouldn't exist without him. He believes he is Florida. The sole reason for its popularity. Well, tonight he has a chance to win it all. But of course, all four competitors are in the pod. There is now one in the ring. That means there is only one entrant left to start this matchup with Chris Chambers. And that is the PWJ champion, who's coming out with the original title as well. SJ Ray. Coming out with both the current and the original titles. What a cameo! You know, I can't lie. I'm very happy to see that old title back. Nostalgia at its finest. That title right there was specifically held by All Heart Ace Bishop. It was retired by the man in this chamber known as the Ace of Death, TJ Spade. At the time, TJ Ace. Held by the likes of Akira, better known as Sawa Yoshihiro, and so many more. SJ Ray holding both those titles with pride. And she looks to defend the PWJ Championship as a whole. There you see the current version of the PWJ Championship up for grabs. But of course, don't forget about the old one. I guess the winner of this will go home with both versions of the title. Bell rings and we are underway, and Chris Chambers immediately throwing a combination at SJ Ray. Big drop kick, no. Chris Chambers, butterfly facebuster. Big kick though, SJ Ray. Has him, big knee to Chris Chambers. SJ seemed to have been contemplating something there, but she took a little too much time. As, oh my goodness, what a forearm! Missed the kick. Oh my, victory roll! Not even a one! Not even a one! Big super kick, and another to the back of the head. Step up, oh my goodness! Big drop kick. Chris Chambers looking for something here. Big step up kick. And now Chambers has her up and down, landing right on the head and shoulders. Brent Barnett coming in to make it a triple threat as SJ Ray rolls to the ropes and Chris Chambers gets out of there. Rolls out of the way. Chambers has him. Tiger suplex, no arm drag. But SJ gets Brent. Big elbow from Brent. Missed the kick, did Chris Chambers. Big DDT from Brent Barnett into the cover on the champion. One. Only a one. Has big Hurricane Rana. Off the ropes, poor Rana. With Brent Barnett coming in, but he gets thrown to the outside. I almost said to the floor. Technically, it's a floor, but it's not a floor, so it's to the outside. That's how we're gonna describe it. Big German suplex on the outside of the chamber. Big super kick. Big super kick, no. SJ Ray, DDT. Has her big neck breaker. Went for it, couldn't get it. Has him up for the Styles Clash. Big super kick by Brent Barnett into the cover. 1, 2, not even a 2. And TJ Spade is in the match. Barnett has TJ, big elbow. One more from Brent. Brent has him for the package. No! TJ! Back body drop! Big splash by TJ onto Brent. 2 count and a kick out. TJ looking to finish it. Looking to turn Brent Barnett into skin and bone. In the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. SJ Ray in the ring with TJ. Butterfly suplex. Big knee drop. Missed the elbow, but he caught Brent with that chop. However, Brent fighting back the best he can before Chris Chambers comes in and gets hit with a drop kick by TJ. Victory roll, foot stomp by Chris Chambers on TJ Spade. Throwing TJ off the ropes. Big code breaker. Into the cover. 1, 2, kick out of 2. Eddie King is our next contestant in this match. TJ with a kick to Chambers. Into the roll-up. The small package. 2, kick out of 2. TJ has a golden eye! Golden eye to Chris Chambers. Elbow to the back of the knee. Big super kick to Chris Chambers. Oh my goodness, what a Canadian destroyer. From SJ Ray to TJ Spade. Kick out at 2. AD Harris has had a lot of time to recover, as he is the final man to come into this match whenever that clock ticks down. Into the cover. 1, 2, no, not even a 2. Brent Barnett with a big jawbreaker. AD Harris is in the match. Big poison Rana from Brent Barnett to SJ Ray. 2 count and a kick out. Big DDT in the ring from Chris Chambers. Eddie King with a big tombstone pile driver to Brent Barnett. And the tilt-a-whirl head scissors takedown. SJ Ray is being pinned right now. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Big kick to the gut of Brent. Eddie King has him up on the shoulders for the Styles Clash. Eddie King with a shin breaker. SJ Ray with a big kick and another one. Taking out both men in the ring. AD Harris and TJ are both down. Big super kick to AD. Big leg drop to TJ, but on the outside. Oh. Neither pin got it done. TJ is in trouble. Big neck breaker by SJ Ray. Brent Barnett. Package pile driver to Eddie King. Into the cover, SJ Ray. 2. Kick out at 2. As now Chris Chambers is getting his head stomped into the mat. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. Only a 1. AD Harris coming out to the ring. Out of the ring, not out to the ring. Eddie King with a big roundhouse. TJ throws SJ into the corner. Big shoulder block in the corner. As Eddie King for the skin and bones. 1, 2, kick out at 2. A.D. Harris kicks out at 2 as well. Oh, what a Canadian destroyer by S.J. Ray. 2, kick out at 2. TJ going after AD. We heard that TJ was planning on taking out AD from Killman when he was on commentary not too long ago in that tag match. But TJ gets hit with an inverted crush by AD. 1, 2, 3. AD Harris just eliminated TJ Spade. He has beaten the Black Label not once but twice tonight. AD Harris, big forearm in the ring. Eddie King with a massive flatliner into the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. On the outside, 2 count to kick out. Chris Chambers was trying to eliminate the champion, trying to guarantee a new title holder. It did not work though. But he's on the side of the chamber with a big splash. Chambers just dived off the chamber with a big splash. Eddie King in the ring though, showing his dominance. Chris Chambers doing the same as he throws S.J. Ray onto that steel grate between the ring and the pod. You know that has to hurt. Big knee to the arm of Brent Barnett. AD Harris has Eddie King. Only a 2 count. Eddie King has him up. Death Valley Driver. S.J. Ray going to break up whatever Brent Barnett was looking for. Brent gets tossed back in the ring. Chambers. Big senton, no. Eddie King. Tombstone on the floor as AD Harris throws him into the pod. Harris now climbing the chamber. Brent Barnett snap suplex. AD just hit that splash. The ref 1, 2, 3, no! Kick out at 2. If the referee had not gotten out of the ring and then back in before starting the count, this might have been a guaranteed new champion, but Brent is in trouble. 2, no! Yes, 3, I thought he kicked out. 3. Brent Barnett is out of it. He is out of the match. Big twist of fate. Kick out at 2. S.J. Ray. He's not looking the greatest right now. Double knees to the back by Eddie King. What a Cobra Clutch neck breaker by AD Harris. Big double foot stomp. Eddie King on the cover with the champion. Kick out at 2 by S.J. Ray. As now the inverted crush by AD Harris to Chris Chambers. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Eddie King's in trouble. Referee's out! AD Harris just accidentally hit the ref. And it allows Eddie King to get out of it. SJ with a backstabber. And the double axe handle. But Chris Chambers is going to take advantage Head first in the corner. Chris Chambers setting it up. Drop kick to the nuts. Big enziguri by AD to SJ Ray. Oh, missed in the face of AD, but Chris Chambers. Oh my goodness. Into the DDT. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. And we are guaranteed a new champion. It'll either be Death Syndicate member Eddie Kang, Chris Chambers, Florida's favorite son, or AD Harris, who just got kicked in the head. 2, kick out at 2. AD fighting back, despite the mist on the face. Despite not being able to see that well. AD is fighting back as best as he can. Chris Chambers has Eddie Kang up. Power bomb. Top rope drop kick. AD Harris looking for something, completely missed. Chambers with a big head scissors. Off the ropes, big forearm. Eddie Kang is holding AD. Chambers and Kang are going to work together for a double Russian leg sweep. Big drop kick missed. AD has him. Head scissors. Takedown. But Eddie Kang coming in. Big knee, no. Has him. DDT. AD's hurt though. And Chris Chambers is looking. No, never mind. Eddie Kang was in the way. Poison Raw. Chris Chambers with an elbow. It looked like Eddie Kang was going to go for that big tombstone. Oh, what a headbutt. Eddie Kang was in trouble there for a second. AD Harris, though, going after Chris Chambers. DDT. Oh, my. Big penalty kick. Turns him around for the Fujiwara arm bar. Wrenching back, and Chris Chambers is forced to tap. Eddie Kang and AD Harris are the only two left in this match. AD Harris came into this as the only person in this match who was not fresh. Swanton missed. Big, I guess missile missile shoulder blocker, whatever you want to call it. Eddie Kang going to the top. No, misses the splash. And AD is going to use the door that was just closed to do the same thing and connect. Into into the cover. 1, 2, 3. AD Harris is your new PWJ champion. After defying the odds, after fighting everything, AD Harris picks up a win and is your new PWJ champion. Thank you all for joining us. I have been CJ Styles. This has been the 3-year anniversary show.